Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. Today, as you have read from the title and seen from the thumbnail, we will be making a low poly sword. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, we will be making a low poly sword. So let's first start off with the cylinder. So click Shift A, go into Mesh and then Cylinder. Now down here on the corner, the left corner, you're going to select the vertices to 8 for low poly. In low poly you often have a less amount of vertices than high poly. Alright, and here you have the handle, the start of the handle. Here we go, let's scale it down. Okay, here we go. Let's go into vertex select mode and press Z and wireframe. There we go. Now we are going to intrude this and then press E and S to scale it up a bit, and then E to extrude, then I to scale, just like so, then E to extrude, then E and S to scale, and then E to extrude, then E and S to scale, then E to extrude, then E and S to scale, and then E to extrude. Alright, there we have our basic handle. Here you see. And now we'll be going into wireframe and making this little diamond shape over here. So you can press E and S to extrude it, and then press G and go down a bit, just like so. And then you can press E, and now what you can do is you can press S, X, and 0. There we go. And then press S, Y, and 0. Here we have our little shape. Now you can press A, so it selects all of the vertices you see, and then press M and by distance. So now the 7 vertices are 1, so they joined each other. Alright, we got the handle done. Now let's import a cube. Here we have a cube. Let's actually make a loop cut in the middle. Let's go to face select mode, go into wireframe and delete the faces. There we go, and then you can add a modifier, add a mirror modifier, and you can enable clipping. So now we will only have to work on one side of the blade. Alright, and now let's bring this down a bit. You can see it is a bit down. There we go. Bring this to the middle. There we have it. And now what you can do is you can move it to the x-axis, just like so. Then you can extrude it a bit. There we go. Then you can move this part. This part you can move it up a bit. Then you can extrude these, just like so. Then you can press G and Z to move them up. There we go. Just like so. Then from here, you can check if it is in the middle. Then you can scale these ones. So press an S and Y to scale them. Then do the same with this one. So S and Y, S and Y. There we go. Now you have the basic handle of your sword. Now what you can do is you can actually take this loop cut, move it a bit, move it here, and then you select this face and you press I and leave it, then press S and Y. So scale it towards the Y-axis. There we go. Just like that. Now you will be extruding it. There we go. You can scale out and check how your sword looks. And then we will want to make it pretty long, I assume. So about here, and then extrude it, and from, alright, let's make it a bit longer. There we go. And then extrude it to about there. And now, in order to make that diamond shape, we will be pressing S, Y, and 0, and then S, X, and 0. There we have the sword. And now what you can do is combine these vertices as well. So press S, Y, and 0. There we go. Now the sword is looking like a sword. Now you can also press A, M, and by distance. Now you see it has removed 4 vertices. There we have it. First, combine these ones. So let's take this vertex, go into magnet, go into vertex select, then press G on it. There we go. Now you can press A and M and by distance. There you have it. And now what you can do is press I, or wait, you can apply the modifier, and now you can press I on it. So just select it. Alright, then you can press I and scale it in the x-axis, just like that. And you can do the same thing in this side. Press I and scale it in the x-axis, just like so. There we go. And now what you can do is you can separate each part for coloring. So go ahead and select these faces for coloring. So just hover over them and select them, just like I'm doing here. Uh, just like so. You can select all of the faces. Alright, and once you have done that, you can go ahead and press P and by selection, then select by selection. There, that is separate now. Now you can do the same thing with the handle. As you can see here, these are different colors, so you can select these by pressing Alt and hovering over this line. So press Alt and select this line. Then you could select this whole part instead of selecting it individually like this. Alright, so select Alt, select this one, select this one as well, just like so. There we go. And now you can press P in selection. Then for this diamond, you can select it and press P in selection. There we go. Now you have that, and now you have our sword. And then, in order to make these different, you can select these, press P and selection. And you can do the same with these ones. Select these, just like so, and press P and selection. There we go. Now you have some separate parts. Alright, and now you can press Z and go into material preview. There we have it. So now what you can do is select the material for this sword to get this thing, and then select the color. There we go. And for the borders, you can do the same thing. Place this over there. There we go. It looks nice. And for these ones, you can select white, just like that. And for this one, you can select this color, just like so. Then this is a bit brown. Select brown. And this is a bit light brown, I assume. Just like that. And then this is white, although this is shiny, metallic you can say. So what you can do is go over here and then pump up the metallicness, just like so. Then you can also pump down the roughness. And here you see your diamond. There you see. We pump down the roughness and metallicness. So around there, I would say it is. And there you have your little low poly sword. Now you can do whatever you want with it. I hope that you guys like this video.